friends, I hope you're all well. So Matt and I are back. Matt and Nat. Oh, that's so cute. We are back for the last and final tasting from the Villiers range that I received, and this is the standard nut butter pack. So this is just your normal one, not the no added sugar one. So there's a no added sugar version, which is keto certified. This is the normal one, and this is vegan certified. It's rainforest alliance certified. There's no added palm oil. It's palm oil free, trans fat free, GMO free, soy free, and gluten free. It's also dairy free, which is really, really awesome. So if you're someone that doesn't do well with dairy, the Villiers range is amazing, and especially these. If you're looking for something decadent, I'm quite intrigued to see how much more decadent these are versus the no added sugar, considering these have sugar in them. But yeah, we're going to be starting with the more decadent end of the range. So you'll see salt and caramel, like your more experimental flavors, as the last time we finished with those, but this time we want to start it with like a fresh palette, so see whether it was just because our palettes were overwhelmed and we weren't picking certain things up. So our first one we're going to try is the sea salt and caramel, which I'm excited for. Oh, and in terms of, yeah, what about this one?
This one will be interesting because you said you didn't have enough caramel in the last one. Maybe it's because it wasn't sweet enough.
I wonder as well, yeah, so maybe this time. But what's super awesome that I just noticed is here is like a whole thing in terms of so on the inside of their packaging they have like almost like a news bulletin, but in regards to their their chocolate and the nut butter bars. Oh, that's so awesome.
That's very cute.
Breaking barriers. I love that. So this is super, super exciting. You can eat your chocolate and still read up on some news, some chocolate news, which is super exciting. I really like that. I like this touch. I don't know, it's like it's a nice surprise. No, so this is in this packaging, yeah. Okay. How are you trying to open this? Just mushing it all together. Oh, and with nut butter care, best served 2 minutes out of the fridge, but you must keep them in the fridge. Nut butters melt hectically quickly. These also look a little bit darker in color, no? Is that just me? Okay. This one I picked the caramel up. I don't know if it's just starting with a fresher palette or because there's sugar in here, which helps to almost pick up the caramel.
I think if you're
because
going to go for caramel,
with no added sugar, it picked up the salt more. If you're going to go for the sea salt and caramel, I would say do it in this range. That's nice. Okay, vote on this one. Matthias.
I like
Why?
it, but it's very sweet. So if you're looking for something sweet, then sure.
Yeah, if you're looking for something sweet, this is quite decadent. But I would 100% say if you're going for the sea salt and caramel, you must get it in this range. It's not bad in the other range, but I just, in terms of picking up the caramel notes, it comes a lot clearer in here. What's this? Okay, so next we're going on to is the chocolate cookie. So this one, in the other one, it tasted more like an oat cookie, but I don't know if this is also because they've taken the sugar out, so it doesn't really amplify. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. 100% the sugar makes a difference.
That one's also better in this range. The sugar.
Crunchier. I found. Maybe it's just this bar though. Crunchier. But in terms of like the sugar really starts to amplify the flavor a bit more. So whereas these nutty flavors, because it's a nut butter chocolate, those work well and it just amplifies that nutty flavor even more. Whereas you need the sugar to amplify like the chocolate cookie and the caramel.
I agree.
And to go up and over the nut butter flavor, otherwise it gets a bit lost. So this versus the no added sugar, much preferred in this range. Okay, your vote?
I'm gonna give that a yes for me.
It's a maybe for me. I found it sweeter than the caramel and salt, and just very sweet for me. However, if you're someone that likes something quite sweet, that's really nice. For me personally, it's a bit much. Next one, cashew. So I really enjoyed this one in the other range. I'm quite intrigued to see how I feel about this one. Yeah.
These nut ones are going to be interesting because they were super rich and creamy and nutty without the sugar. So I wonder what's going to happen with sugar in them.
Yeah. I'm quite intrigued to see whether the sugar amplifies it or hides it. sweet and savory. It's the same as like sea salt and caramel, and I think that's why I personally really like it. I'm someone like, I'm that girl that puts like her Astros with popcorn kind of vibe. Yeah.
But
I prefer it in the other range. But this is still really nice.
It's very nice.
I think it depends. I think it depends what you like. The other range was divine, and in terms of like from a health perspective, I thought it was really good. But I quite like this range. Okay, fruits.
Yes, for me.
Yes, for me. I really liked it. Yeah, bit sweet, but not overly. I found the chocolate cookie was a lot sweeter. No, I like that definitely. Okay, so let's go coconut, because I'm quite intrigued, because this one was already like fresh but sweet. It wasn't sweet, it was rich.
No, but the coconut has like it has its own natural sugars. The coconut pieces
so let's
in the
see
previous
what
one.
this
So
is going to be
the
like.
previous one was sweet enough for me, the no sugar range.
I think just pull a piece off.
Oh my goodness. That's coming apart.
Yeah, this is kind of like ganache at the moment. So just FYI, if you're buying the coconut one, keep it in the fridge for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's numb.
That's very nice.
I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, good.
For me,
That's
that's
yes.
maybe.
What are you?
The one with no sugar, the coconut did all the work itself. With the extra sugar, it is super sweet. And then it is, in terms of practicality, it's breaking apart just in your fingers. So.
Yeah, but that's in terms of room change temperature. It's been left out, so.
But the one with no sugar was a little bit.
Yeah, but that's
better.
because it was out of the cold quicker. That makes sense. Like this has been waiting for us.
That was a bit sweet for me.
Whatever. Don't know you. Don't agree with you. Hazelnut.
Okay.
Okay, this is the hazelnut one now. So this one you loved, like Matthew loved this one and the previous one.
Yeah. Holding together.
Yeah. Woo! That's rich. Almost got like a salty whiff, like a salty hint in there. I think that's from the hazelnut.
It's nutty.
Which works quite well because then it helps it cut it. Voting? Mine's a yes.
I'll give it a yes, but I prefer the one with no sugar for the hazelnut.
Such a health nut.
Just.
Look at it. No. You love me. Okay, cool. So we're going on to our last and final one, and this is the almond pieces. So this is the one that you weren't quite.
No.
You're quite a bit off
so
by. He's not sold. I liked it.
Almond nuts in chocolate.
I like it because it's salted, so it helps. Once again, it's that sweet and savory thing for me. There you go. You can smell the almond before.
That's nice.
Oh.
Now you're getting the sweet and the
Because
salty.
there's added sugar in this one, the contrast between the salty and the sweet is much stronger. Like it's a lot more dominant. So like in terms of the contrast and flavor with that sweet and savory or sweet and salty flavor, it comes through better in this one. Oh, that's 100% a yes for me.
Yes, I enjoyed that one.
Yay! Okay. In terms of all of these, which was your favorite?
The coconut and the hazelnut were too sweet in this range.
Okay.
So I really enjoyed the almond.
Okay. So would that be your number one?
In this range, probably number one.
Okay, so Matt's number one is the almond. My number one was, it's this one right at the bottom,
Caramel.
which is the sea salt and caramel. I absolutely loved it in this range. Okay, and runner up for you?
I enjoyed the cookie. I enjoyed the cashew. But I think the caramel.
Okay, so Matt's runner up is caramel, so this is quite a winner. My runner up for me personally, coconut. I really like the coconut in this one. I don't know why, it was so luxurious. Okay, lovelies, it has been amazing spending this time with you. Once again, gift packs are there if you want to get a little something, a special treat for your loved one or for family, or otherwise you do have the individual bars as an option, and they're great stocking fillers. Using the code Natalie, which is tagged below, for a 15% discount off your first order. Last question. out of all the ranges that we have tasted, so we had the dark chocolate, we had the dark chocolate with no added sugar, which is part of like the no added sugar range, with the nut butter with no added sugar, and then we had the nut butter range. Which was your favorite one?
Out of the ranges.
So dark, no sugar, or nut butter.
I'm a sucker for dark chocolate. But there are a lot of people that do good dark chocolate. Their nut butter range was really unique and really impressive. Yeah.
Okay, so I agree with Matthew full-heartedly. Out of the nut butter ranges, my favorite one was definitely the no added sugar one.
Agreed.
And then, if I'm looking for something dark and mysterious, I quite like the dark chocolate range, especially for like with your coffee or in the day if you want something a little bit more bitter, but if you're looking for something indulgent, 100% the nut butter with no added sugar, guilt-free, super creamy. I've been really, really impressed with this chocolate. Awesome, thanks guys! Now that we are in chocolate coma, we will catch you all later.
Cheers.
Cheers.